I was a co-curator with Dr. Aaron in the last exhibition called Brilliance. When they asked if I'd do another show, I thought we could put together a show of 100 carats.
Being over 100 carats was the first criteria, but then the second, probably more important criteria was the quality of the stone. These have to be the best that we can possibly find.
In effect, it's a treasure hunt. You're going to the mines, you're talking to the miners.
We're looking for that rare gem that the world has never seen. And when this discovery in Tanzania came up, it was meant to be.
At first you look at it and go, okay, it's a sapphire. And then you start looking more deeply in it and you see so much more, such as even red flashes, deep green flashes, blue flashes, purple flashes.
And then in different light, color moves all the way through the stone.
There's green on the ends, purple on the tops and bottoms. When was this discovered?
Just this year.
Just this year. Wow.
The world has never seen this. How about the Pariba?
When it gets this big, it tends to have a lot more inclusions in them, but having something this large and that clean.
It's difficult to find a 10 carat, let alone a 20, and then to have 100 this clean and this fine and this color.
I'm a little bit biased in this, but I think if it was any other museum, they wouldn't have taken it to the sort of scientific level that we're taking it to. These gemstones are valuable as scientific resources because we need to know more about our planet. We need to know how we came into being. And these gemstones are just prime examples of why Earth is so special. Nowhere else in the solar system are you going to find these gemstones, only on Earth.
This is a 120 carat sapphire, a kaleidoscope of worlds inside. What's so fascinating is, we left one unpolished the way we saw it, and all the rest of the sides are polished, so it has kept in its specimen form.
This is another outstanding highlight to the exhibit. I mean, we'll never be able to do this again.
This incredible exhibition really illustrates why the human zeal and the passion for gemstones over 4,000 years has never diminished. They have the essence of permanent natural beauty. They're unchanging. And I think in a world that's constantly changing, this gives them great power.
The kind of exhibit that Robert is doing brings a sense of renewed excitement, and I think it contextualizes these permanent exhibits, and it helps people to think about those permanent collections differently.
You can kind of see why for the millennia people have been inspired and obsessed by some of these stones, especially stones like this, because you can't really explain what's inside it. It looks like there's something alive in there that's speaking to you.
Inside the vault are the 17 loose stones, 100 carat. Then on the outside of the vault will all be mounted pieces from 50 to 100 carats.
What's always amazed me about Robert is maybe he's bought a crystal, maybe he has bought a cut stone. But how do you conceive in your mind the jewelry piece that might best show this?
That extraordinary carved aquamarine. Simplistic, beautiful, huge, wearable. Those are the sorts of things you want to make sure that you're bringing to clients who really can appreciate the rarity of the piece that they're buying.
Now this is a conversation piece. Sapphires, blue and pink, white diamonds, and an aquamarine crystal.
Everyone gets excited because they feel like they're having this experience where they're almost at breakfast at Tiffany's. But in fact, it's realizing that these incredibly beautiful things are actually not man-made. They've been made in a natural environment over millions of years, and I think again helps people to understand that it's really the connection between humans and nature that make things so special.
I've seen a lot of gem collections over my 40 years. I've never seen a collection like this one.
Each one is an icon, but the extraordinary thing is that there are so many here. I've been with British Vogue for 25 years, and I've never seen anything like this.
They're treasures of Mother Nature, and they're coming from Pakistan and Afghanistan and places that are exotic. I think they've done a spectacular job. I think it's a wonderful exhibit.
Who could assemble this many 100-carat and larger stones? And what a treat it's going to be for the audience. Once in a lifetime.